Hey, Cloud Gangster. We're a little late today. I'll be with you guys in just a second. Hey, easy, sunshine, aloha. Hey, Peaches. Mr. Peach, Mr. Peach, Mr. Peach, Mr. Peach. Hey, Dave London. Thanks for all the thumbs up, guys. Hey Ashmont, hey Aquarius, aloha guys. Aloha Friday. Be with you in just a minute. Aloha Carmen Kramer. Hey Pepster. Be with you guys in just a minute. Our special guest is running late too, so hopefully you will be here shortly as well. Are you Mr.G? Hey everybody. Oh, I'm Mr.G. Aloha, welcome to my class. Today's Friday, and in Hawaii we say it's Aloha Friday. Every Friday is Aloha Friday in Hawaii.
Frenchie, I'm not Mr.G.
Hey Frenchie, how is everybody today, class? Be quiet for a Friday. You guys like my new shirt? It's got my 3 favorite CACs on it. GX in the chat, everybody.
Not 2,112.
Hey Matt, aloha. Just a light here. It's all about you and me. And our special guest today, if he ever gets here.
Hey Gonzo, so Mr. G, never got into a class.
Okay, so you guys like the shirt? We got Moses, Keanu, and Peach. They're looking at it.
How to convert fractions and percentages.
Pretty cool, huh?
Big Vegas GX.
Alright, hey Vegas, aloha. Vegas always wins. So I'm gonna try to get through the roll pretty quick today, you know, because like I said, we got a little bit going on.
Mrs. J, the mermaid, super cute shirt. Easy Sunshine, I'm back.
Hey Mrs. J. Hey Easy Funshine. So yeah, it's my Friday fun shirt. Yesterday was
Easy
my...
Sunshine, hi Mrs. J, have you placed Judith growing heart?
Hey Easy Funshine, I know I get you and flowers in your hair mixed up. Sorry about that. I used to do the same thing with Cody and Shoshan. You know, us old teachers. Dave London, thank you for being here in class. You're a model student with your wonderful attendance. Okay, like I said, I'm going to go through roll rather quickly. We were supposed to have a special guest today. And I don't know where they're at. Apparently maybe they got caught up. Maybe they found some magic beans or something. Why am I wearing these? Why didn't anybody tell me that I was wearing these? Come on, class. You ever see Mr. G wearing what are these called? Reindeer ears. Then they just do me the courtesy and let me know, okay? It's not even close to Christmas. Okay, excuse me, Peaches. Excuse me. No?
Thumbs up, donate to Mr.G with text to speech. Thumbs up, page TTS://streamelements.com/3elements.com/tip.
Alright. You know, sometimes when you're cleaning up and you find something like reindeer ears and you put them on your head. Hey, Bella. No, you're right on time. Dope boy magic. Aloha.
Mrs. J, the mermaid antlers.
Antlers, that's what they're called. Antlers, alright. Isn't it great when the class teaches the teachers? The student teaches the teacher. Isn't that amusing? Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Okay, on to the roll. Alright, like I said, we're going to try to get through real quickly. I'm going to say the name once, maybe twice, and just say here, present, let me know. Okay. Ash Mods, and if I saw that you were here, then I'll go ahead and mark you here so we can get through the attendance quickly. Okay. Ash Mods is here. Sean Ryder, Therax, Nessa, Super Rufa, Big Block. Big Block's a little upset.
I want to go to Hawaii in the winter and play with snow with Mr. G.
Yeah, there's snow in Hawaii. There is in the winter. On a couple of the islands. Master Dan. Master Dan? No. Mrs. J is here.
Mrs. J, the mermaid.
Uncle Meat. Uncle Meat. Lita. Is Lita here? No Lita? Sometimes she's a little late. Lita? No. Lita? No. Lita! Therex God.
Mrs. J, the mermaid. Hi there, Bella Smiles.
Cody.
Hearts.
Bella Smiles is here. Bella Smiles. That's three or four classes for her. Shoshan. No, New Jersey SKF. go. I'm trying to teach the class a while. Mindy Jewel? No? Alita, welcome. Aloha, Alita. New Jersey SKF? New Jersey SKF? No? Pebster.
Aquarius, here.
Pebster. Aquarius is here. Mindy Jewel. Jimmy. Jimmy 54. Jimmy 54. Muzza. Muzza. Tatted up man. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. Lieutenant Monkey. Lieutenant Monkey. Maze Jordan. Maze Jordan. Big Jim's wifey. Big Jim's wifey. Okay, Wyatt. 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 Tatted up man. You've made it to class quite frequently lately, Tatted up man. Props to you, props to you. Okay, break the cycle. Break the cycle. Nope. Big Vegas is here. Vegas always wins. XFS. Has anybody seen XFS? He's been MIA. You get it? XFS, MIA, they're all letters. Cletus. Cletus, you want to make sure you're here today. We might have a special guest speaker unless he doesn't show up, which just seems to be a possibility. Crazy.
Mr.G, WTF, what are you doing?
Crazy Mofo Killer. I'm doing what I do every day, Monday through Friday. I'm taking fucking roll. Who is this guy? Dabzilla? Dabzilla? No. Tech One? Tech One?
Mike Jetson, sorry I'm late.
Crazy motherfucking killer? Crazy motherfucking killer. A lot of absence, huh? Dave London? Dave London is here. Dabzilla? Dabzilla? No. Aquarius? Aquarius is here. Little bats. Did they let you out, little bat? Peaceful Pyro? Stinky Pinky? Mr. Nicotino? Mr. Nicotino? No? Okay. Dope Boy Magic? Dope Boy's here. Dope Boy's here. Cat Avalanche. Cat Avalanche. Samantha Sweetheart. Super Woofer. No Super Woofer today, huh, guys? Flowers in her hair. I know Easy Funshine is here, but his flowers in her hair here. See, I told you two apart. You two look very similar. I'm sorry.
Easy Funshine. The French you need a pass.
Easy Funshine is here. Is flowers here? I haven't seen flowers.
Mr. Nicotino, here.
Mr. Nicotino, welcome. Chris Jackson, is that Australian mate here? Nope. Death Valley Debbie. Okay, now, class. If the special guest speaker decides to come today, which he's either running really late or he's not coming. But if he does come, I want everybody to be on their best behavior, and I don't want to hear any sevens, okay? No sevens. Hey, Glass C, welcome. I'm about to call your name. No sevens, okay? If the special guest is here, me and him, we have a bit of a history, but this is professional, all right? We're in a professional classroom. We're all here to learn. Today is Health Fridays. Health Fridays. That's Health Fridays, and we have a special guest. His name is JR. Tech One is here. Thank you, Tech One. Tech One has had really great attendance. Thank you, Tech One. I appreciate your attendance.
Glass C, sorry.
Glass C is here. Glass C is here. We'll see.
Hey, London, I'm still at it.
Glass C is here, okay. Glass C, also good attendance. Dave London, also good student. Good student. Okay, Cloud Gangster is here. I saw Cloud Gangster. He is here. Now, we have that Hawaiian name. This Thursday on Science Thursday, or next week, Science Thursday, we're going to be learning about Una Mana Muna. I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I'll get the pronunciation correct. by the time Science Thursday comes around. But that's what we're going to be learning about coming up. Curlin Kramer. Curlin Kramer is here. Debo. No. John Doe. Mr. Nico. Crazy Mofo Killer. Adam Smith. Rodham G. Rhonda G. Rhonda G. Yes, everybody gets free condoms at the end of every health class. RDW Trey. RDW Trey. You know, I don't think I hit the 1080. I think we're only in 720. I could have hit the 1080, but I hit 720. I'm just thinking that. Helica. Curlin Kramer, welcome. Curlin Kramer's a new student class. Everybody, you know, be nice to her. You know, don't take her lunch money or anything, you know. Class C is here. Willie Tao. Has anybody seen Willie Tao or Charles Bukowski or Loser Zero? Where are those three guys? Are they in the freaking boys' room, you know, smoking the bathroom junk? I don't know. Have you guys seen them? And you can throw Jean-Philippe Leblanc. I know Jean-Philippe Leblanc doesn't mess with any of that stuff. But just tell him to show up for class sometime. Jean-Philippe Leblanc and Ginny Lee and Georgina, you know, you get added to the official roll call and you show up once, and then you're like, hey, I got things to do. I'm Georgina. Hey, you know, come on. Pistol Pete as well. You know, a lot of you guys. And once again, if I didn't call your name out, see me after class or send me a direct message so I can put you on the official roll so you can get credit for being here. Because one thing in life, boys and girls, you want to make sure to always take prevalence in what you do. Record what you do. Keep track of what you do. Get a calendar. Keep track of your progress in life. And if you do something, write it down. Say that you did it. So if you come to class, you should get something for that. Right? Okay, guys. So, like I said, today is Health Friday. We're supposed to have a special guest. His name is JR. I don't know where the fuck he is. So just give me a second. Well, school should come first, SC, okay? Or not. Alright, let's see what this fucking... sorry about my cursing, I apologize. Okay, let me see. I guess we could call him on the phone, I guess? I don't know. Oh, thank you, appreciate that. So I'll go ahead and see if I can get him. Oh, okay, looks like hey, Super Roofer. Hey, like I said, you guys, you know, be polite. You know, it's not every day that we have a guest come into the classroom. Okay, so who wants to say the Pledge of Allegiance? Except today, class, we're not going to pledge allegiance to the American flag. We're going to pledge the allegiance to the Japanese flag. Okay, you guys with me or not? I understand if you're not with me. I mean, it's like treason, you know, but still. It's the principle. You know, we're just idolizing a golden calf. That's what we're doing. And that's what we want to do with the Pledge of Allegiance as well. So, just pretend it's any flag. It doesn't have to be the Japanese flag. It could be the Korean flag, too. Okay? So I'm going to turn the... I'm going to turn the live follow off for a second. And I think in Japan they bow. So everybody can bow. Or if you're in Germany, you can salute. Bow to the Japanese flag, and I will say the Pledge of Allegiance. We pledge allegiance to this flag of the United States of Japan and America and Japan. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive the United States and Japan for Japan bombing Pearl Harbor and the United States bombing the fuck out of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We pledge allegiance to this flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, hey Matt. Hey, isn't that Jap Andy? Matt, this is your country, right? Okay, so we said the Pledge of Allegiance. Now, I think JR, the special guest today, JR, I think he might have some sex talk and stuff. You know, I think he may have gotten the impression that this is a sexual ed class. However, I also told him that we want to emphasize healthy eating. And, you know, a lot of you would get a lot of jokies off of, you know, the sexy. But, you know, I think he's more inclined on nutrition, and it's something he's really knowledgeable about. He knows about vegetables. He's a vegan, vegetarian, and he knows about vegetables. So we're going to start off here. I'm going to name off some of these veggies here. And if you've never had, most of us have had these vegetables before. These are some of the healthiest foods you can put into your body. But if you haven't had these foods, let me know, okay? Because I want to know. Some people maybe not have had them. I think I've had everything on here. Okay, number 1, beets. Number 2, bok choy. Number 3, broccoli. Number 4, cauliflower. Number 5, collard greens. Number 6, cabbage. Number 7, kale. Number 8, mustard greens. Number 9, pumpkin. Number 10, sweet potatoes. Number 11, tomatoes. Number 12, seaweed. Number 13, spinach. Number 14, Swiss chard. Number 15, wheatgrass. This will be on the test, class. I need you guys to pay attention. And if you're not taking notes, it would be a good idea, because these will be on the test. Spinach, Swiss chard, wheatgrass, almond, black garlic, as opposed to white garlic, cocoa, chia seed, cinnamon. So the actual test question is going to be, you're going to have to list off at least 10 of these, okay? No, 12. Actually, let's make it 10 fruits and 10 vegetables. Nah, 20. Nah, 12 is good. 12 is good. So for the actual test question, you're going to have to list off at least 12 of these fruits and vegetables. Okay, next here, we have apples, apricots, artichokes, asparagus, avocados, bananas, beans and lentils, beets, bell peppers, berries, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cantaloupe, carrots, cauliflower, cherries, chia seeds, dark chocolate, eggs, kiwi, lemon lime, low-fat yogurt or kefir, mangoes, mushrooms, nuts, oats, olive oil, oranges, papayas, peaches, pineapple, pumpkin, pomegranates, quinoa, rice, spinach, spirulina, sprouts, and sweet potatoes. So those are all superfoods. Those are all foods that you can benefit the most with the nutritional value and their edible value. And all vegetables are best eaten raw. if you weren't aware. And if you have to cook them, they're better steamed than boiled. The more you boil or fry up a vegetable, the more you're getting rid of its nutrients. The best part of a vegetable is the skin, and also they're always, like I said, best eaten raw. You notice you didn't see celery or carrots on any of these lists. I believe our special guest's favorite food is celery. Yeah, eggs is kind of like, I don't know. Farm fresh eggs are really good. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily healthy because eggs are really high in fat, calories, and cholesterol. Plus, when you cook eggs, most of the time, if you use margarine, that's really bad too. You never want to use margarine. He should be here probably 15-20 minutes, I would say, within that time. So what I'm doing now with these health classes, like last Thursday we had a health course, and then if you guys were here for last Friday's health class, we had a wonderful health lecture. Then we went and made some sautéed veggies with Swiss cheese on Texas toast with a healthy salad. What I'm promoting right here is the best thing to do. Like I said, some people say eggs are not healthy. Some people will say they are healthy. I ate some eggs earlier because even though they're high in cholesterol and protein too. And if you're living off a vegetarian or even a vegan diet, you're going to have to find ways to get your protein. The biggest, that's not funny, Mr. London. The biggest difference I've noticed since I stopped eating meat is I have a lot less energy because I'm consuming way less protein. So for lunch today, instead of just having, some vegetables or salad, I was like, I really need some protein. I don't want to open a can of beans. So I went ahead and cooked up some spinach and eggs and fried that up on a pan, sauteed spinach and eggs, a little bit of red onion, and it gave me so much energy. I ate it up deliciously and with butter, and it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So that's what I did earlier. So eggs can be good, especially if you're a vegan or vegetarian. You're gonna have to find ways to get your protein from somewhere, right? And if you're not eating meat, granted, eating meat in 2020, I don't think it's necessarily the most responsible thing to do. All right, whether or not if it's the right thing to do, eating animal flesh. It's not necessarily responsible considering about the transportation costs and that are necessary to eat meat. Also, we'll touch on processed foods in a second. But as far as eating meat goes, if you stop eating meat, you're going to have to find a way to obtain protein. One of the reasons human beings, were able to advance evolutionary-wise is because they discovered meat. They discovered livestock. They discovered eating meat. And at first, human beings would eat raw meat. You know what? It wasn't until the very first humans that ate meat, they did so because they were starving. And they didn't cook it either. They just ripped it and ate it raw. It was probably fish, too. They probably ate raw fish. Sushi was probably the first meat. Alright, so then over hundreds of years, maybe 1,000 years, humans are eating raw meat. And then they discover fire. Right? Raw meat is pretty good, I'll admit, But anyways, I like the taste of blood. So human beings ate, there's evidence that human beings ate raw meat for hundreds, if not a couple thousand years, right? And it wasn't until they discovered fire and they used fire for warmth that they were sitting around the fire, and then they were eating their raw meat like they usually do, and some of the raw meat fell into the fire. And so what did they do? They're like, oh shit, the meat fell in the fire, you ruined it. And then they're like, no, it's still good. Just dust off the ash. Hey, it's actually better when it falls in the fire. It's less chewy. Let's always put our meat in the fire. Why were we eating it raw for so many years? You know? And then some of the wolves came around and were like, I'm a wolf. I'm a wolf. Woof, woof. I'm a wolf. But I want some meat. Woof, I smell that meat. Woof, woof. And then the cavemen, early humans, were like, okay, I'll give you a little meat, but you be nice to me, wolf. And if you have puppies, I'll give that puppy meat, but that puppy has to be nice to me. And then I'll keep giving puppies meat and keep getting all the nice puppies. And then eventually I'll create a new species called dogs. Oh, and that's how dogs were invented, children. Because humans discovered meat.
Not 2112, real history.
They were standing around the fire, getting warm, eating their raw meat, and then the meat fell into the fire, and then they were like, whoa, this is better. And then the wolves smelt the meat, and they're like, shit, let's be nice to these humans. They'll be like, let's be nice to these humans, and then maybe they'll give us more meat. And so that's why we have poodles. That's why we have chihuahuas. Those are the ancient, those are relatives of wolves, of ancient wolves. Okay, so we're going to go on to a little bit of geography here. Do you guys like geography? What can you tell me about geography?
Mr.G, the mermaid that leads around comes up nice here too.
Okay, I think he'll be here in about, our special guest will be here in about 10 minutes, or 15 minutes possibly.
3 elements, thumbs up donates to Mr.G with text to speech. Thumbs up page https://3elements.com/logo/tip. Mr. Nicotina, LMO Chihuahua are actually horses. Frenchie, advertising dogs.
Okay, so.
Jimmy 2758, what sound has the voice again, Mr. G? Nightbot, send packages of nice things to Mr. G to PO Box 37,305 Honolulu, Hawaii, 96837. Mr. Nicotina, gives getting those of the vlogs. Charlotte Floyd, who messes the best.
Okay, class. If you see over here, this is Brazil.
Big London, little dogs got too much.
This is Argentina.
Mrs. J, the mermaid, geography is a field of science devoted to the study of the lands, creatures, inhabitants, and phenomena of the Earth and planet.
Thank you, Mrs. J. So, this is Brazil, this is Argentina. Some people think that Brazil has the best meat, but some people think Argentina has the best meat. Now, I've never had meat from Brazil, and I've never had meat from Argentina, except for once. But one thing I can tell you is that everybody that I've met from Argentina has been very nice. And everybody that I've met from Brazil has been a fucking asshole. So that's one thing to take in consideration when you're comparing the two countries. Yeah, Brazil has more World Cup victories, but they also have more assholes as well. And I touch on that, how there's a lot of assholes in Brazil in my book. Also, look at the crime rate. Argentina, in particular, Buenos Aires, Argentina, is one of the safest places to be in the world. Brazil? That's one of the most dangerous places to be in the world. Also, with slavery. Well, I guess it's real touchy to talk about the ethnic differences. It's a real kind of sensitive, right? But I'll try to go there. So I'll go ahead and go there. So in Brazil, that's the closest country to Africa. Look how close they are right there, right?
Lord Hyams, Mr. G, you have so much fun today. You must be having a really good dance.
Hey, Lord. I took a really good crap today, so it gave me a lot of energy. I had an excellent bowel movement.
Kirkland Kramer, this is taking a bad turn.
Oh, Carlin Kramer, I won't be and say anything sensitive or offensive. Okay, so Argentina and Brazil, they have two huge countries. All right, they're the biggest powers in South America, and one of the reasons why Brazil is so large, and they were really big on slave trading, and this was one of the first country colonized by Spain, right? Brazil, the Spaniards, the conquistadors. They were. This was one of the first countries colonized. So in Brazil, you have a wide range of dark-skinned people. I don't think anybody should be offended by that. There's a lot of dark-skinned people in Brazil. Argentina has more light-skinned, you would think, Euro-type people. And the reason why is because during the 14th, 15th, 16th, for hundreds of years, Argentina promoted immigration only from Europe. And they didn't have as much slavery as Brazil did. And they promoted they promoted immigration from Europe, in particular Western Europe, for European countries. And so that's why today, if you look at people in Argentina, yes, there's some dark-skinned people, but it's majority light-skinned people, and they were trying to make Buenos Aires the next Paris. I'm not making this up, and don't kill the messenger, but Buenos Aires was made to be the Paris of the West. And so they tried to get a lot of European influence in Argentina. In Brazil, they were like the #1 slave country of South America. So that's all I'm going to say about that. You guys can take your own ideas about that. But this isn't. We're not talking about geography today, actually. What we're doing today is Health Friday. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about cuisine from around the world here, while we're waiting for our special guest. So that's what I got started on there. Argentina, like I said, I had their beef once, and it was delicious. One of the best hamburgers I ever had was made of Argentina beef. It was delicious. So, but I can't remember ever having any food in Brazil, so I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw a hamburger. I'm going to draw a hamburger right there. All right, so who can tell me cuisine from another country? Carlin Kramer, I don't mean to offend you or anything. I'm sorry. I was just talking about some differences between Argentina and Brazil. I had a professor in college that was from Brazil, and then I had a good friend of mine from Argentina. And my professor in college from Brazil did not like Argentina. So I apologize if I did or said anything to offend you, Carlin Kramer. Okay, back to health. Okay, do you know... Okay, let's look at this area right here. Where is the best health care in this whole entire area of South America and North America? I'll tell you. It's Cuba. Cuba, right here. They're #1 with health care.
Mrs.G, my family members are beauty Mr. Floyd.
Better than the United States. Okay. So, here in South Texas, where I'm from, I'll just color up Texas. Texas leads the United States in obesity. Here, I'll do that. I'll just outline it. And one of the reasons is, okay, well, let's. This is a really good thing. Okay, so Mexico. Actual people that live in Mexico, they actually have they have high obesity rates too, but it hasn't always been the case. It is usually just on the other side of the border you have large obesity rates. And that's because when you're eating healthy, like if you go into Mexico, like Mexico City and Guatemala, and they use fresh ingredients, like eating tacos with corn tortillas and fresh pinto beans and fresh veggies, that's healthy. But going to Taco Bell and getting a few, bean burritos and a couple, what do they got at Taco Bell? And a Mexican pizza, that's not healthy. And one of the main reasons is because they use like so much processed food. You want healthy, natural, organic food. I'm old enough to remember in my lifetime where there wasn't organic food. It was all the same. And if you told people back then, when people first started eating organic food, that like a lot of people were like, oh, you're dumb. You're like, it doesn't do anything. It's the same as regular food. But then after a few generations, not a few generations, but like 10, 15 years pass, and the science comes out, and people are like, oh, there is a substantial difference in health benefits from eating organic food compared to inorganic food. And so now, you have stores like Whole Foods where all the food is organic. Like I said, I remember when I was a kid, you go in the grocery store and none of the food was organic. If you asked where the organic section was, they would laugh at you. So without getting all preachy about being healthy and eating healthy, what I can say is you want less processed foods and more natural organic foods. And from my experience working on farms, Glassy, the healthiest I've ever been in my life was when I lived on farms and I would pick the food and cook it or eat it raw, or here in Hawaii, pick the fruit and eat it raw. Like, I'm not a complete vegetarian. I will eat meat again. If I go out to a barbecue restaurant in Texas, guess what? I'm going to get some meat. But here in Hawaii, when I'm working on my health and this and that, then I'm not completely against meat. I'll order a meat pizza right now. But eating it every day is not healthy and not responsible. Okay, it sounds like he's here right now. Yes, with the class right now, let me just go ahead and introduce you in a second here. Or I'll give you a couple minutes there. Just go ahead and make sure it's set. Okay, class, our special guest is here. He'll be here in just 1 second. I want to make sure everybody's on their best behavior. And like I said, today's Health Friday. I started off the class by going over what I believe is eating healthy, and that is eating whole, natural foods, non-processed foods, and also, like I said, we listed off about 50 foods. On your test coming up, what we'll do is, out of these 50 superfoods, the test question is going to be really simple. All you have to do is list off 12 of the 50 superfoods. So that should be pretty easy considering we've been going over them for the last 2 weeks. But yes, class, it's okay, Peaches. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Peachy. Peaches like, that's a human.
Put on your seatbelt folks. JR is here.
Yes, he's in sunshine.
Always have winking face. 300, test. 3 lemons. Thumbs up, donate to Mr.G with test speech. Thumbs up, TTS currently /3 lemons. /search /tip. Meter out, lobby.
It's okay.
Hey, Angel. I'm Peaches. Go. I'll get it. I'll beat you up.
Sign up, KSE.
I'll Peachy, boo.
One second, I'm just starting. It's okay, Peach. Well, right now I'm just trying to calm my new CAT. It's okay. She's like, she's never seen another HUA.
He said, Sunshine, I want to kiss, but just beach so bad.
Yeah, it's really
Charlotte Floyd, meow, 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 meow,
like
meow.
I said, it's real messy. I did upgrade the place. Yeah, there's a real advanced wheels and what's it?
He said, Sunshine, let's help you hang out. Good to see ya. Mr. Nicotino, my colours on features looks like a character in Sally. LP, the moment says Sunshine Grin. King Smith, pay a smiley face. LP, Ola.
Sounds great. I'm going to play it how you want it. I know you have to be careful. Okay, and there's some cars.
King Smith, teaching street.
You want to play the medium? Maybe some background.
Mr. Nicotino, by King Smith. 2,758 JR.
It seems to be really good at Bronson.
LP, HTS, how you have outlined it, I was really disappointed. King Smith, Nicotino, thumbs up, thumbs up. He said, Sunshine, the King Smith Jr. does not think that you're going to get crazy. Head, take King Smith.
Alright, class. Moses count. Okay, class. What's up there, Moses? What's up there, Peach? Our special guest is here today. A lot of you. Oh, sorry. I should move it here. Okay, so.
King Smith, he said, Sunshine, he smiley face.
King Smith, aloha. I'm waiting for Cletus and a bunch of others. JR, thanks. But yeah, guys, our special guest is here, Mr. John Remus, also known as JR. A lot of you are familiar with him from the first 2 seasons of the Mr.G show. But this is the GX school, so he's going to be talking about, and today is Health Friday, so he's going to be speaking about Health Friday. I'm going to get the roll of his way here. Hey, aloha. And so he's going to have the floor for a little while. I expect all of you to be nice and polite. This is the first guest speaker that we're having of the semester. So everybody please be on your best behavior. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. He's very knowledgeable about nutrition and eating healthy. So he'll continue on with what I was going over as far as superfoods and eating natural foods that are organic and not processed or full of artificial flavors and preservatives. Alright, so guys, with a big welcome, everybody put your hands together for the one and only JR.
Alright guys. Alright, where is the, oh wow, it's all stand-up class?
Yeah, so...
Okay, that's fine, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Alright, great. Where are we? Where are we on the map?
Oh, okay. You'll see so it's like 20-second delay, but you'll see yourself right there. And like I said, here's a chalk. There's a couple chalk holder right here.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to erase this so I can use it.
Yeah.
Do you think I should, or do you think I should use this?
No, you don't want to use this.
Okay, what's this for?
That's just for the teacher's notes.
Okay.
So this just because they say it's set up like that. Look, like they don't see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the camera's.
Yeah, the camera's stationary. It's got a 360 angle. So
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can change the angle from in there. But
really?
Yeah. This is a paint chalks. This don't erase the Mr. G. But the JR, I use paint chalk, but this can be erased right here. This eraser works.
Paint with paint chalk.
It's just like
a higher version, better version.
yeah,
of
it's just
chalk.
you wipe it with the wet writing.
Okay, okay.
But we could just use this color chalk, and then we have plenty of white chalk for right now.
Oh, you have nice chalk.
Yeah, I'd love to put that.
Okay.
More.
So you're actually doing this like, it seems like you're doing this like a class like often.
Yeah,
How
you know,
often are
like
you
I'm
doing
sure Monday through Friday,
Oh my God.
at 3 p.m. live.
Okay.
And it's a service, you know. I'm sure you've heard from some self-help people. You know, if you want to make money, you want to provide a service that's in demand. You know,
Okay,
so.
okay. Oh, so yeah, currently with schools being limited, you're providing a useful service.
Yes.
And it sounds
And
like
it's
you're,
fun and entertainment too.
yeah, and you're trying to keep it like so that all age groups can join in. Yeah.
So I have some flyers right here, JR. If
Okay.
you want to go over them, I'm sure you're pretty knowledgeable on each food there.
Okay.
And so you can talk a little bit. That's what I've been doing. The last Health Friday, I went through each item and spoke a little bit about them. Like this is good for that, this is good for that. And then we went into the kitchen and we cooked a little bit. I don't think we'll necessarily do that today because we did cooking tomorrow. So we'll just keep it as a lecture today. But feel free to go over, use the board. I'll go ahead and erase this JR here.
Yeah, yeah. Please make it available for me. Good.
And just make sure to you know, talk to the camera there. And I'll get a wet rag. And
Yes, Susie is here. Mr. Nicotina, Junior, take off your mask off. Just say it up, Junior.
so yeah, any feedback you can just get.
Oh my God, these are the people who
Oh,
talk.
no, I call roll every day.
Are you
That's
serious?
the class roll. It gets larger every day.
Dude, this is funny.
Well, some students have really good
This
attendance.
is really serious.
Yeah, I'm totally serious about it because some students, you know, they have really good attendance.
Well, they actually want to come in and be part of it.
And I feel they should
Once
get
a day.
credit for being here. You know, something they can put on their resume.
Okay. Well, as long as you keep an actual track of the types of subjects you're covering to show that they were covered, right?
Yes, every day of the week is a new subject.
Yeah.
So Fridays is Health Fridays. Mondays is U.S. politics or
Okay.
U.S. government.
Okay.
Tuesdays is U.S. history. Wednesdays is sociology, psychology, or geography.
Okay.
Thursdays is science Thursdays.
Okay.
And like I said, Friday is Health Friday or Culture Friday.
Okay.
Sometimes on Fridays we'll go over the map for different countries and talk about their culture, their food, and stuff.
That's actually a good idea. This is a serious map.
Yeah, it's the best one that they helped us.
Scale 1 of 20 million.
All right, guys. Everybody, JR's gonna be here. I'll get the roll out of his way, and yeah, if you guys have any questions, everybody feel free to ask. He's very knowledgeable, and continuing on with the discussion of health. And Chuck. You want any notes?
Good.
Okay, guys. I'll be there in a second.
Okay, great.
Susie
Hey guys, it's nice. I've been overhearing all of your encouragements to you know, that I'm here and that I'm trying to, you know, do health. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down what I'm gonna talk about, all the points, and I think the camera's too low. And then I'm going to discuss them, but that way you have a sense of what I'm talking about. You can start thinking about it yourself. We're going to start off with the basics, building blocks of life, okay? So one is, as you know, breathing, air. Breathing.
You can raise it up and down, but just not left or right or anything.
Okay.
And you can also go like that too.
Okay, good. Great. And two is drinking water. Yeah, we'll do some push-ups here. We'll do some push-ups. Mr. G, can I not move the like? What if I want to do push-ups?
DJSCIMG. This is going to be epic.
3 is eating.
You can do push-ups. You can do push-ups.
Thumbs up.
But just make sure you don't move it left or right, just up or down or like that.
So I can lift it up and like put it on the ground and then up and down.
No. Just keep it like right here, but just only this way, or like if you're doing push-ups, just
okay.
like that.
Okay, got it.
So, but not to the left or not to the right, because we got the camera and we don't want that in the shot.
Right.
We don't want that in the shot.
Okay, good point. That's what you mean by that. Okay, now I have a better comprehension of. So eating, and keep in mind these take precedent, right? So 4. Okay. Is physical desire. Needs to be addressed. And then 5, physical motion.
Thumbs up donates to Mr.G with text to speech. Thumbs up page TTS //3elements.com/.
Emotion. And in this I'm also going to include health. Like health in the sense of wanting to have health for long term. So emotion and lifespan, we're going to call it. Healthy lifespan.
What grade is this? And is this special ed class rated?
Life. However, what comes even before drinking water? This is hierarchy, guys. Hierarchy, right? Can anybody guess what comes after breathing and before drinking water? Please guess that now.
Charlotte Floyd's Raspberry Mango Music Composition.
Does what count as emotion?
No, Lloyd's not Mango.
Can you, Greg, can you slow down the TTS? It's hard to understand it.
Okay.
It seems like it's like speaking faster than normal. It's a little. Would you agree?
Sorry, hold on. Well, it's just like real active. I can slow it down, yeah.
Mr.G Live DS. DJSCIMG, BMP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Smith. Talk about your big Junior Smith.
Alright, that's good.
Thank you.
3 bombs from the ball.
Alright, so.
He said, punchline. Having sexy time?
Okay, guys, so, right? These are. What comes before breathing and drinking water is this. We'll call it 1.1.
Charlotte Floyd's, we sound like chipmunks in a villa.
Okay? And that is security. Alright, so I'm going to discuss all of these. They are in terms of health. Okay, this is health right here. This is life. Breathing, security, drinking water, eating, physical desire, emotion, and then lifespan and healthiness. And
You're
this.
doing great.
Thank you.
I just say suggest you use them.
Okay, we'll do. Thank you. And then we got lifespan, right? Now here's the thing. Healthy lifespan, this also includes like environmental factors. So I'll write that down. Environment. Okay. Bingo. So now, but to get you in a good mood, we're going to talk push-ups. I'm going to show you how to do a proper set of push-ups. Okay? Okay, so what we do, guys, is we're going to do, it's a sequence of counting to 4, then to 8, then to 12. So it's by 4s. And the breathing is you breathe in on the first one, and then breathe out on the second one. So, if it so happens to be that you're not wanting to follow along, you might do jumping jacks or whatnot. If you don't want to do that, fine, but at least breathe along with me. Okay, I'm going to count out loud. So I'm going to, as an example, I'm going to do, okay, so 1 is breathing in, 1, breathe in, and 2, 2, breathe out, 3, breathe out, 4, breathe out, 5, breathe in. Okay, so I'm going to count. And remember, whenever you're doing this, it's a cadence, and it helps you to get through psychologically get through it. Another way to psychologically get through stuff is to not count. Another way to get through it is to count 1, 2, 1, 2. Sometimes when I'm working, you know, when I'm doing whatever labor work I'm doing, in order to make things easier, I don't think about the time. I just focus on the task. I might jump to multiple tasks, so it's hard for my mind to perceive the amount of duration it'll take, and then I get into the moment. And obviously you want to be safe, but here we go. So breathing, right? So breathing, 1, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. And when you do a set of push-ups, the trick is to stretch yourself out because your body's all warmed up. So you want to do a little movement, little jumping jacks, and feel good about it. Okay? So, continuing on, chat, please concentrate. This is stuff I've learned the hard way. I'm breaking it down to you in such a way that it's going to be readily understood and memorable. Breathing. Okay? There's not really any such thing as emotions. All it is the type of breathing you're doing. Okay? Okay, so you need to breathe in order for your mind to focus. People, manipulators, situations get you in a place where you're not breathing properly. You call it being upset. It's really just improper breathing process. So breathe. Learn how to breathe. Go jogging so that you have a really strong diaphragm and you can breathe. And your body is ready for stuff. Okay? That's breathing. Okay? Breathing. That's the answer to your problems, is breathing. That's simple. Deceptively simple. Okay, and the Dono is welcome. God bless. Stop. Oh my God, can't be. You guys can't. You can't. You restrict. Put a block. Okay. Breathing. Okay. Then security. Why did I put security before even drinking water? Because if you're in danger, you need to address that issue. You need to be like a meerkat in the jungle, looking around. What's going on? How are my people doing? Okay, is there real danger? When there's no security guard and no police, you need to look out for whoever's in proximity to you. When there's no security around you, you need to be your own security. Okay? Breathing. security. Drinking water, there's a lot of fluoride, a lot of poison, a lot of in the water. I think a lot of bottled water, they put straight fluoride in it. There's heavy metals in the waters. Be cognizant of these things. Taste the water. Some tap water, I think, is a lot healthier than certain bottled water. Some Brita filters add fluoride to the water. So do more research on this. Realize that, your body needs to operate. It might even be worth it to buy certain bottled waters. Arrowhead, I recommend Poland Spring. Certain bottle, Dasani, I think, is poisonous. Aquafina, poisonous. Okay? Please think about these things. I've really been looking into this. That's drinking water, okay? Drinking throughout the day, drinking out of glass. You can buy a thick glass bottle that doesn't break, or you keep it in a case. Hydro flasks, metal, are poisonous. Plastic is poisonous. That's drinking water, okay? Eating, you can eat healthy, you can eat well on a simple, low-cost diet. Eating. Okay. What do you eat? I eat things that not only keep me free of karma of hurt animals, but I try to also be cognizant of karma of hurt people. Fair trade products and that. So I choose things like I buy bulk oatmeal. I let it saturate, whole oats, I let it saturate in water. Then I might use that in the fridge, or that brown rice cooked in the fridge. I might eat that along with vegetables and that, beans. And I might also use, the oatmeal or brown rice as a base for a nice fruit and vegetable smoothie. Remember, Cody, try to use healthy amounts of sea salt and olive oil to make your food taste good, instead of adding, it's a dairy, it's a non-dairy way of adding flavor. Okay, that's eating, right? Sometimes I like to only eat when I'm hungry. Also, when you go for a generous exercise, you'll notice your body doesn't want to eat unhealthy foods. It wants to drink water, and it wants more easily digestible foods. It's just really a question of how much you respect yourself and value yourself, and how far you want to live into the future. If you want to live forever, if that's your goal, you're going to be selective about, okay, I want to, study other people who are living longer lifespans, no joint pain. Like, just look at old people. Don't want to become an old person, okay? There are many ways to avoid doing this. One of them is proper eating. Physical desire. Cody? Jim's wife? Okay? No. Okay? Physical desire. We all have natural attractions. In order to sustain them and not dilute them and not have less attraction, you don't want to have less attraction. That's why I'm interested in gender separation. That gets more into my personal philosophy and may encroach upon your cultural and religious beliefs. But if you really want to make the most of physical desire, make the most of that passion and direct it properly in the sense of efficiently, get the most out of life, then I would encourage what I call the Olipar. It's a new word I invented. I call it the only life partner. Olipar. Okay? It's like my new invention, the Olipar. It's a word to describe somebody, a reason for living, etc. Physical desire has to do with the second chakra. And what's really desirable is self-control. What's not desirable, in my opinion, is giving that energy away to people you don't care about. You may use in rap songs, you may hear the reference of the B word in reference to women. Even in certain cultures where it's thought that, oh, I want a submissive woman, wouldn't you want somebody who who actually is like really strong mentally, physically, and is equal to you, so they can look out for you. That's Maza. That's physical desire. So how do you resolve it? Well, you realize that other people have desire and they may want to seduce or manipulate you. You recognize that. Okay? You realize that you have it too. So self-intimacy, masturbation, that allows you to control that. And really, what it is about is control. You might think that, oh, some man or woman who can seduce lots, and there are lots of different, intimate encounters. That's cool or powerful. Really, it's just a lack of self-control and a deviation from the dream of the only life partner, the Olipar. Olipar. That's a new word, new vocabulary word introduced to the entire English language. How's that? That is my creation. And you may have other goals in mind, but this is my best advice for both controlling your desires, not letting them control you, and not letting other people control you by trying to seduce you. Okay? Physical emotions. What? What's a physical emotion? A physical emotion is excitement or anger. We discussed this initially with breathing. It's not good to be, it's better to be neutral. Come on, no offense to the chat here. Neutral. Neutral emotion. Through breath, breathing properly. When you get all angry at somebody, it's just them not allowing you to breathe, but really it's you not allowing yourself to breathe. And it doesn't mean you should be like overtly breathing and like saying, you're not going to anger me, I'm calm. You have to do this secretly. Maybe even pretend to be angry. Okay, or feel like let them think that they are defeating you. But breathing, still focused, calculating, thinking. Alright, emotions should be a private thing. So, desires and emotions, private. When somebody's too emotional, be suspicious. When somebody offers you something for free, be suspicious. When somebody says, oh, it's free. Nothing's free. When somebody says, oh, I can offer you an invitation, or you can come to my house, or let's go, you want a ride. It's not free. They're trying to get you in a situation where they can manipulate you. And even if you trust the person, you still need to be aware and develop habits of like not letting somebody come close behind your back, okay? You need to be you need to be able to depend on your senses. This is laws of the jungle, guys. This is your security, all right? Look out for yourself. Don't expect other people to do that. Physical emotions, private. Desire and emotions, right? Now, now, healthy lifespan, okay? If you do choose that you want to live forever, I talked about that a little bit in eating. Now, healthy, okay? Health involves not saying things like, I'm getting old. Alright, these are psychological placebo effects and burdens that confine us into a box of words, the powerful of words, the power of spells, the power of casting magic and intention upon our own existence. Health, lifespan, environment. Avoid Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi fry. Fry. Don't get burned by all this stuff. Now! Focus. Jumping jacks and then sit in the corner and then back. Now, whoever's talking. No. Environment, right? No. Yes.
38,804. JR Chad wants to learn about pussy. Pussy power. The baby is a flower. Worship pussy. Meter out. TTS being good. Doing everybody.
No. Breathing. Okay, what's going to be on the test is this. Breathing. How do you breathe? Neutral emotion. You want to breathe so that you can have control over yourself. It's never good to be angry or excited in public. Private. That's the key word right there.
Guys who suffer. Hey Junior, what's it about handwriting for a teacher? Meter out. Teach about. Pussy.
No. No more comments.
Mother. Haha.
Security. Right? Security is looking out for yourself. Okay? Not expecting others to. You should be able to remember that for the test. So breathing, maintaining neutral emotions so you can focus and move quickly. Security, looking out for yourself. Write this down.
2,758. I'm taking bets on how much longer till Junior fixes it. Streamlands. Thumbs up. Donate to Mr.G.
Drinking water.
Thumbs up. Page.
Fluoride. Poison. So guess what? Fluoride is poisonous. So write that down in drinking water. Okay? Drinking water. Are you gonna? Do you want to drink water? Is it healthy? Is it really free of poisons? Eating. You can eat beans and oatmeal.
Charlotte Floyd, 77,777,777,777.
Dudes.
Crotty Edwards, and more pussy quitting around the subject.
That's it. No. Okay. All right. That's eating, right? Oatmeal, olive oil, salt.
Susie West crotch, pure poisonous.
Olive oil. No fluoride toothpaste. So that's what's on the test. Neutral for breathing, emotions. Breathing, that it's you not breathing, not anger. You not.
38,804. Check on the chat.
Cody?
Take shirt off.
Wifey? I will not.
Game 100. Shirt off. Thomas Gaming. Mr.G.
That's it. Do not push the limit, guys.
38,804. These students need shit on.
Okay, so breathing. You not breathing equals anger. You got that, guys? Security, look out for yourself. Drink your water, watch out for poison. Eating olive oil, sea salt, all vegan. Physical desire, it's a private thing, literally and figuratively. That's the only joke you're getting. No. Okay?
Susie West crotch, he's a fucking idiot. Took it 2,700.
Olipar, only life partner. That's physical desire. You do things for this person, and anyone who is not that person is interfering with that process. None. I used to call it the dream mate, now I call it the Olipar. And then there's such thing as your non-Olipar. Okay? Alright? Now, I'm so persuaded to do a little video of this. Okay? So everyone in the chat, just keep it quiet. And this is the quick path to health that I've discovered the hard way. But here we go.
Okay. Any media that you want, you can play it on the or you can do it on your phone too.
Yeah, I was gonna take a little video of this.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. I thought you were gonna play a video, so I was gonna show you.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you need anything, you're welcome to rap on the chat.
Really?
Yeah. But just keep it clean. Kind of.
I'll try.
DJSCIMG. What about the nanobots?
Alright, guys, so,
Dennis Lepedis. Hello, Junior.
greetings.
Dennis Lepedis. Hello, Chuck.
Alright, aloha, guys. You're watching JRTV. I so happen to be here on the Mr.G show. He has improved it in such a way that he's trying to make it a more serious classroom environment in which people can share their views, including me. I think he needs to get more guests on. He's worked so hard with this setup. But in any way, I'm a guest of his, and I, as he knows, I know a lot about health, and I also have ideas about managing one's own desires, and that has to do with health. Because if you're what's the point of living if you're not living for something? I live for my only par. That's my only life partner. In any case, I've made a sequence of priorities when you're thinking about your health. This is, you have to learn these things. These are priorities. And then I can talk more about actual exercise. Okay, so starting off with breathing. Breathing allows you to have a neutral emotion and think clearly. If you're angry, it just means you're not breathing. If somebody's making you angry, it's you making yourself not breathe. So breathe. Okay? And don't act like you're all comfortable and breathing and cool and collected. Maybe you have to act like you are submissive or whatever it is. But breathe to control your breath. Security. Looking out for yourself and your own danger. Don't expect other people to. Watch your back. Don't be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay, assume that people might want to either take something from you or come behind you and stab you, whatever it is. Alright? Particularly in this day and age when there's going to be significant wealth gaps with some people losing their jobs, we may directly experience criminal activity. Okay, so don't be out at night. This is laws of the jungle, right? Okay, drinking water, right? A lot of bottles like Dasani and Aquafina, they have fluoride and poison in them. I can taste it myself. So what do? Pretty simple. I just taste waters like Arrowhead and Poland Spring and others that I like and that taste good to me. Sometimes even tap water tastes good. Be very careful. And then eating. Well, I use olive oil and sea salt as a healthier substitute to dairy products, making flavorful. And then I use oatmeal. I saturate it for 5 minutes in water, enjoy it. Then beans and brown rice. You can even use oatmeal or brown rice as a base for a vegetable fruit smoothie. Don't forget to add the olive oil and sea salt for flavor. Physical desire. This is a private matter. Figuratively speaking, in humor. Physical desire can control you and affect your life. Unless, of course, you're living for somebody. Your only par. Your only life partner. As opposed to your non-only par. Don't live for them. They'll get in the way. And remember, it takes days, it takes months, it takes years to save up time, energy, mental, physical, emotional preparation to prepare for your only par, and ultimately it's really preparing for you. You're really preparing for what you want, what you love in life. And a lot of things can take away from that. If you have children too early, if you take on, pursuit of non-only pars, if they seduce you, but it's really you allowing them to seduce you. If you let somebody seduce you, it's really your disrespect for them, not caring about them, and the fact that they might want to have an only par themselves. Okay? Be cognizant of these things, please. Physical desire and emotion, right? You want to be happy. You don't need riches to do this. You can exercise. You can do jumping jacks. You can keep yourself moving throughout the day. Creative activities, obviously, music, those will help you to get to emotions cheaply and easily and enjoyably so. And this is all in the interest of a healthy lifespan. And then, what else do you got? You got environment. You want to avoid things like Wi-Fi. You want to avoid things like mixed gender situations because it's sexual tension. That's not enjoyable, And be careful and respectful. And we respect those who are LGBT. And they should respect us in return. We need to be aware of all these things. even if we're gender separate environments, you know, we need to be aware that, for example, gays don't seduce others in the space, and that heteros don't make fun of them. And really, okay, so for example, if gay people were very interested in the sanctity of marriage and avoided promiscuity, I think they would have a lot more respect. Just like a lot of hetero people, they don't take marriage that seriously. I think that a focus on the Olipar will help to provide clarity to society. Not to mention a celebration of I call it womb worship. That's the woman and her sacred area, as opposed to focusing on other things like other aspects of women's bodies or men's bodies. We need to transcend, ultimately, we need to transcend the concept of duality and sexuality, sex organs, and the reality of emotion and energy, and that it's really who and what you give your energy to and want to give it to your Olipar. Think of your Olipar, your only life partner. Think of how they would want you to live if they were looking out for you every single day. Send them an email. Create a duplicate profile of what you would think you would want them to be on like a dating internet website. Create a profile of yourself. Learn about yourself. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Pleasure to be here. This is on me on the GX network. This is his new classroom themed show that he's doing, and I am glad to be here. All right, aloha, guys. Check out the map. He really has things going on great here. Maybe celebrating a race of different people. We can celebrate maybe a different women from around the world. Maybe feature a picture of a clothed woman on the so good time, guys. Aloha. That's it. Come on, guys. Pump! That's it. Okay, you want me to do that?
Yeah, just maybe if you want to say something, each of you.
Well, dude, I'm looking for a charger for a phone. Come on, Cody. I need a micro USB charger.
There's one over there connected to that little teddy bear.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, that's a donation?
It looks like it's not plugged in.
No,
The Donos. Okay.
777 Winwood Gentlean 777 Rabbit Gentlean 777 Duo Gentlean 777 Unvid Gentlean 777 By Gentlean 777 Novem Decillion 777 Octodecillion 777 Septendecillion 777 Sexdecillion 777 Quindecillion 777 Quadruplicillion 777 Pedecillion 777 Decillion 777 Undecillion 777 Decillion 777
You guys are so assholes.
777 septillion 777 sextillion 777 quintillion 777 quadrillion 777 trillion 777 billion 777 million 777,777
Dude. Who? In the name of God. Alright, that's it. That's pissed off, man. That is pissed. That is.
Right, this is his real form.
That is.
Victor L, 8 years fully.
That is.
500, OMG.
Displeased. Okay?
Lines with the 123. Imagine this human relationship arise. 38,804. Shit on chat. Shit on chat. On chat.
OMG. Okay? Pissed. Disgruntled. Now.
Victor L, angry. DJ SCIMG. Call the church. We are here to need an exorcism.
Alright, that's it.
We love Junior.
Pissed off. You want me to rap, right? I'm gonna.
Okay.
These guys they've taken it too far.
Class, I asked to be on your best behavior. You guys didn't oblige, so now JR is going to drop the rowdy rap on you.
About to get the chat embarrassed. Step off a ledge. Yeah, you mother foes is precarious. Danger, man, I'm nefarious. I could take you out of your fucking baby carriage. I could do things and you can double dare me. But I'm gonna forbear it. No carrot, no underwearing. No sharing on Facebook. Man, I got the game cooked. Man, I got my reins booked. Man, I got that flame on. Yeah, I got that theme song. Yeah, I got that ringtone. Hitting real strong. Got these beats blasting off your face like it's ping pong. Yeah, that's right, that's me. I'm dancing super dead. Mad, capitalistic, actually out of Doshin. Got me out here like a magician. I'm making potions. Got women on the sun beach looking like they need no suntan lotion. All they need is to get cloaked like invisibility. That's everything I was being. Yeah, we came from nothing out of something into the world. It's like a black hole in this fucking universe. I spit blessings and curses. I spit hate in these verses. I make absurd shit. Yeah, the haters can't talk, they can't word it. I'm like a baby and I burp it. Change my diaper. Everything I do nicer. And I don't even need no wifer. I need an only par, that's a new word. It's something called the only life partner, have you heard? I'm talking about not going on intimate dates with somebody trying to pretend and placate, acting like I can't stop. But it's touche. I don't believe in anything called fate. I believe in the science of love. I believe in reality checks. I believe in living life with no disregrets. With no preconceptions, no competitions. I ain't want somebody else if they want somebody else. This ain't a love triangle. I'm living for myself. Rather live 1,000 years and one day with my real life, with my real self. That's my only part. Not my non-only part. Not nobody random. Giving my energy to somebody who I don't even respect. I ain't trying to be pretentious, B. This is philosophy. Talking 1 through 3. 83. They better write down this the lesson, see? Do you see clearly? Or do you need some glasses? Shading so sassy. Welcome to the clash. I got even my haters laughing. And they tryna golf clap. I want everybody in this ovation, bitch, in the chat. Yeah. Now, you can eat spinach and oatmeal and blueberries. Why not go down to Australia and get some kiwi fruit? Do the dance and do the hula hoop. Got almonds in your peanut butter and the scoop. Spinach, that's deep leafy greens. Make yourself do strong flexion. If you don't want to mind, you probably be needing to put these superfoods in your spleen. That's a motherfucking organ. Talking about putting everything and storing it. People eating foods and it's slowing down digestion, making them get weak and constipation. Don't get me started about mastication, chewing light stuff up so your saliva gets it no complication. They get the computation and then your brain turns into your stomach and you get the good vibrations. This is real health, this is real wealth. Talking about $1 million but you can't even get up. Yeah, you're sitting in your chair. Can't even gonna pay for somebody to change your underwear. Let me double dare you to try 1 month and eating real stuff, not fake stuff. Not stuff that's old and unhealthy and gets in your veins and makes your heart go schmelty. Yeah, apples and apricots. I be eating vegetables so hard that I got my thing strong. Yeah, we go and sing song. They already know. I got my game on, got this playing on. I better couple copyright because I got so much famous. That's John Ramus. I'm about to tell his lifestyle into the next Cambridge. Talk about Harvard Society, these ain't got nothing on me. I be transcending all this industrialized nation. Talking about big fluoride, big pharma. Talking about what the hell did Obama do? He put down on that drama. Yeah, but you already know me, I smart eat because I don't like bad karma. Take yourself to a barber. Get yourself shaved and go hard, bruh. Yeah, we out here roaring. Like a tiger in a lungo, giant in a lungo. Bitch, I'm a survivor. I'm a thriver. I can transcend any situation and go higher. You just trying to abide. I'm 30,000 feet in the air gliding. This that lifestyle, you can take a G5. You can take me to the Paris or the Alpha Island or the Ellis Island. Yeah, I migrated 4 generations ago and I still got my game on. Yeah, I be damn strong, but it ain't about where you're from. It's about your fucking theme song. It's about how you live, home. It's about life, global citizenry, universal lifestyles. Bitch, I got to be adopted, survive, transcended. I can adopt to any situation and get suspension. Speaking of which, you gotta get in the corner and do some push-ups and sit-ups in your shit. Yeah, that's right, change your diaper. Get really ready to learn fucking going out, burning money. You spend your whole $1,200 check on a chinchilla and then paying big bills. Yeah, we out here looking at winning. Yeah, man. That's it, chat. That's what you get. That's what you get, chat. Alright, how's the chat? How's the chat doing? How's the chat doing? Olipar. Only life partner. That's your Olipar. Somebody worth. Olipar. Who's that? Oh, that's my Olipar. Come on, guys. Pump. All right, you guys ready for some humor? Here we go. You really want to laugh? All right, here we go. Hold on. Watch this. This is gonna make you guys laugh. Watch this. How do you get to all my videos here? Here we go.
DJSCIMG, Junior Inspire. Keep up the great work.
What do you think?
Oh, you're doing a great job. Just always want to have somebody in front of the camera.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed the class today. I'm actually cooking some broccoli and Brussels sprouts.
Really?
Yeah, they're finishing up right now. If you're welcome, I've made plenty. I've been eating really healthy lately, actually.
Yeah, you seem like you have more energy. You seem like you're in a better state of mind. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have more special guests for the class here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, you have such a nice setup. You gotta get more people in here.
Yeah, and
there's a lot of people who want to share their opinions and maybe culture, whatever.
38,804. Mr.G, what is in Olipar?
I think it's a good idea. So yeah, JR will probably be here again sometime. You know, maybe he's welcome to come back next Friday for Health Friday. Or
Okay, that sounds good. I kind of did a general, like, this is like if I only had one chance to talk for 20 minutes about health, this is what I would say. But I can get more into detail on like different things. Like we could do an analysis of the psychology behind why people in America are overweight and
psychologies are Wednesday. So I was gonna say.
Really?
Mondays is U.S.
Do you have this written somewhere?
Yeah, I can write it down. Do you mind if I erase this? Right?
Yeah, please.
And so I think there's a few days that would be interested on you, and each day it's always going to be the same subject. So,
okay.
Like I said, Fridays it's Health Friday, so that's something that's you're knowledgeable about and of interest. And each class starts at 3 p.m. Hawaii time, so that's 6 o'clock if you're on the West Coast, 9 o'clock if you're on the East Coast, and 7 or 8 if you're in the Mountain or Central. But Mondays.
Yeah.
So Mondays is U.S. government.
Monday's U.S. government.
Tuesdays is U.S. history.
U.S. history. Oh, you mean trying to examine? How come not world history?
Well, this is just what I'm most knowledgeable in.
Oh, you mean
I'm not
classes
teaching,
that you've actually taught yourself?
Yes, I'm not going to be teaching calculus or anything like that.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that makes sense.
Wednesday is either psychology, sociology, or geography. So you were saying the psychology of overeating, that would be perfect for Wednesday.
Okay.
So Wednesday.
Well, that could be health, but that could also be like that type of a lot of these subjects half the show you can be reviewing videos on TED Talks and stuff. You know what I mean? Like these type of subjects. This is really good stuff that people like. There's 20 videos on each subject on TED Talks. You know. 100 videos.
So Monday's U.S. government, Tuesday's U.S. history, Wednesday's psychology, sociology, or geography. Thursday is science Thursday.
Should I lower the camera?
No, it should be good. It's just zooming in like that. That's just because it's zooming in.
Okay.
It's got minimal artificial intelligence.
It actually seems like it does. It seems like it's kind of focusing on your face and stuff.
Yeah, it has face.
So it's got what type of what is that beta intelligent artificial?
Yeah, we can talk about it off out of class. So class Wednesday psychology, sociology, and geography. Thursday is science Thursday. So every Thursday is going to be science related, and as you know, Friday is Health Fridays.
Thursday is all things science. Is that like science and tech?
Anything science related. I'm not too strict on the parameters, but overall, I just try to keep it generalized. Monday, U.S. government. Tuesday, U.S. history. Thursday, psychology, sociology, or geography. Thursday, science Thursdays, and Friday is Health Fridays. And each stream starts at 3 p.m. Hawaii Central Time. So once again,
I think it's Hawaii Standard Time, isn't it called?
Oh yeah, it's Hawaii Standard Time.
Hawaii Standard Time. Yeah.
It's Central Time. Sorry, you gotta correct the teacher now.
Oh no, that's all right. You just.
3 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time.
Yeah.
Class starts right away. If you're gonna be late, that's fine. Just make sure you come in and roll will be taken at the end of each class.
And I tried to get it so they knew the information enough so they could actually take a test. Are you actually doing testing?
Yeah, we are going to be doing a test, except the tests are for prizes. So the person that scores highest on the test, you receive.
Oh, you actually have stuff. Oh my god!
The official GX.
Dude, that's like an old picture too.
Yeah, and then
how did you even get that?
Somebody made it. We also have T-shirts.
That's really cool.
We also have T-shirts and also hoodies and of course GX stickers as well. So there is a test, and you also receive something for good attendance too. Like Nessa's missed a few classes lately, but Dave London and Wyatt's missed a few lately. But some people have some really good attendance.
They're like here often.
Every class period.
Okay.
I appreciate that. So it was a fun health stream today. I think we're probably past the 2-hour mark.
Okay. So you do it for 2
Lita,
hours?
thank you so much for everything you've done, Lita. I really like the birthday gift from yesterday too.
Oh, nice.
So class isn't start again until Monday. I will be live tomorrow playing race car video games, and we'll also do some desktop and dancing with the green screen. I'm also going to use the fog machine for the first time tomorrow. So you guys want to check that out? We're going to have fog machine, strobe lights, and we'll have ourselves a dance party, 80s style. We'll crash a bunch of 80s dance parties.
Oh my god.
And I'll break out the Mr.G G-string as well. So guys, I hope you had a wonderful stream. And my phone died, so
Okay. You can't check the chat?
I can't even end the stream properly without
Oh, really?
charging. Can you hand me that charger right there? The box right in front of your hand.
Yeah, but
It's got to plug in. Thank you, Mazza. Thank you for everything you've done too. Thank you for everybody. I'm also going to be cooking some deviled eggs tomorrow too, so you want to check in for that. So we're going to be doing a gaming stream. You too, Pebster.
hey, Pebs.
Yeah, we'll have a dance party tomorrow, and I'll probably make the deviled eggs first, so I can jump in the shower right after the dance party. Thank you, Crazy Killer. I need to.
Hey, Crazy.
But yeah, everybody's been a really great help. I'm glad you like the new format for season 3 of the Mr.G show. And this is JR's first initial appearance on season 3. So this is a service that I'm offering. If you know anybody that is looking for online education, if you know any students, if you have any suggestions for topics, keeping it in the parameters of the different subjects on the different days, so we're more than welcome to. And if
think of something.
And if you would like to be added to the official role as well, make sure to send me a direct message. Yeah. So thanks everybody. I appreciate all you guys. I'd see you later, and special shout out to Lita, Mrs. J, and Big Block. I'll talk to you guys later. Aloha, everybody.